Ghana, known as the Gold Coast, has a deep history of gold prospecting. Today, technology is changing the way artisanal miners work. My name is Ali Ibrahim. I work with MineLab, and I have come to Ghana to hear directly from these local miners about the way our machinery has impacted their lives, and to head to the mine site to see these gold finds firsthand.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, you?
I'm fine. So your main business is you prospect for gold?
For almost 6 years now. The metal detector is much more better than the excavator because all the nuggets I'll find is with the detector, but with the excavator they will wash it away.
First, I don't have anything. I don't have any money, but I bought the machine. I get money. Now I buy car. I build the house. Because for this machine, my life changed.
From site to site, I was struck by the amount of people that now have the opportunity to find gold.
Well, this machine is helping us take care of ourselves, take care of our mom and our family.
It left me curious to meet the locals who are working with MineLab to help them get this new technology.
Hi, how are you? Tell me, what's your name?
My name is Fatima Ibrahim. I have customers at Babiani and Carrier, so I have to come here and purchase everything with my money, sell to them, then earn a little profit. Many young guys are unemployed, but when they get this machine, it's even a full-time business for them.
Wow, you have gold on you.
Yeah.
Can I see it?
With your machine.
Can I see it?
Yeah, you can see it, no problem.
Show us.
You can see it.
Oh, wow, nice. Which machine you used?
With Goldmaster.
Oh,
Goldmaster, yeah.
wow, beautiful.
Goldmaster is very good, very powerful.
I know plenty people, MineLab change them life, plenty. Even me, I can say the first, even get money to buy food is problem for me. But because of MineLab, I don't beg anyone. I build my own house. Now I get my own car. Now I can take plane to travel from here to my hometown because of MineLab.
That's a beautiful story. I'm happy to hear it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
MineLab's role in shaping the future, I think, is really about making sure that we're driving breakthrough technology, breakthrough performance. We're going to keep on investing to ensure that we're driving more and better performance. And I think if we do that, and we've got our partners in conjunction helping us to develop the markets, that will allow us to get that technology really in the hands of the artisanal gold miner where we can really make a difference.
I left Ghana feeling inspired by the stories of these hard-working miners, in awe of the ripple effects that innovating technology can have. With our metal detectors in their hands, these people were empowered to build new lives for themselves.
I found myself within inches of death and survived. Our job was to look beyond and through the earth in order to try to find things that could potentially kill us. My name's Nathan Bolton. I was a special operations engineer and I was in the Australian Defence Force between 2008 and 2014. Our job as engineers in Afghanistan was to use a metal detector and try to find the bombs in the ground before anyone else stood on them. So not only are you a shooter and you're dealing with the shooting threat, you're also responsible for the lives of everyone else in your team from a threat that you could not see. We actually had commando operators. We actually had guys that we were working with refusing to get out of their vehicles until we had actually gotten out, cleared the area around their vehicles so that they felt safe enough to actually step on the ground. Our job was to put everyone else's mind at ease. I was lucky. I've lost multiple mates to IED strikes. I always had an age-old question when I was growing up, am I the kind of guy that would run into a burning building, or am I the guy that would run away? And I guess looking for IEDs became the ultimate test of self. What am I made of? So regardless of the trauma and the experiences I've been through, I loved my job. Everyone donning their greens, coming together under one common goal, being a part of a tribe, being a part of a community where you got a whole group of other guys looking out for your back. And while they're doing that, you're looking out for theirs. This is an F3 Minelab metal detector. This is actually the same one that we would have used in Afghanistan all those years ago. I haven't literally held one or seen one in years. I'm like, this is like epic. And you fire up the old girl. So you're swinging along, back, forth, and you find this rhythm. And then as you approach a metallic object, you can start mushrooming around it. I'm absolutely speechless right now getting to see one of these old girls again. We never went anywhere without them. They were strapped to our back or strapped to our arm wherever we went. And they were pulled out and used probably a lot more than my rifle ever was. It was always, oi mate, go grab your Minelab. To be able to see beneath the ground and be able to understand what it's actually telling us, it's quite the rush and quite the feeling. Engineers and metal detectors pretty much go hand in hand. So we hit Root Monkey. We hadn't found an IED yet. We've only been on the ground for probably a few weeks. And you are using a metal detector, swinging back and forth, not wanting to miss an inch of ground for like kilometers. 100% energy and focus into the ground and what's in front of you and what the noises that your metal detector are making. We came across this old concrete bridge going over a creek. I had absolutely no idea where the bridge stopped and where the dirt started. And so I put my metal detector down and my Minelab just made this faintest little boop. So I got down and it was a hot day and I've been working for hours and I must have just come in a little bit too hot and my hand sunk into the dirt and suddenly I could hear and feel a plastic water bottle crumple under my fingers. Obviously, I'm like sweating. So it was a plastic bottle with a nail going through the top and a tiny bit of copper with a 4mm gap. And the reality was, because it's a plastic bottle, it only needed about 400 grams of downward pressure for it to actually connect. And then buried just to the side of it was 20 kilos of homemade explosive, which obviously I would no longer be in here if that had detonated. Hey? What? Yeah. You realise any sort of notions of invincibility, that whole adrenaline side of the house, you're like, I actually want to be here. I want to be around here. I want to be a great partner to my partner. I want to be a great father. I want to let him know that I'm proud of him when he does great things. I want to be present. I'm able to embrace and share in these experiences now because I had the equipment to stay alive when I was at war. Excited to see what comes next.
Jmenuji se Jindřich Krejčí, je mi 51 let. Narodil jsem se a žiji v Líbeznicích u Prahy, což je vesnice 10 kilometrů. Mám ženu, 3 děti a jsem hledač. Kdo o tom nic neví. Pro mě to je relaxační záležitost. Člověk si tam vyčistí hlavu, soustředím se prostě na to hledání, zároveň si představuji, že jsem Indiana Jones a že určitě najdu něco, co mě to příšerně proslaví, anebo co změní celou historii této země, protože já jsem to našel. Zrovna tohle, to je nález Xterou, to je zlatý prsten, který visel na železném řetízku a to železo vlastně vyplnilo ten prsten. S Mindlabem a hledám s novinkou od Mindlabu s Manticorou. Tak mám jenom jednu ruku, takže mně se líbí, že je lehká. Bylo to vlastně, měl jsem nehodu na motorce, bylo to myslím si v roce 2006. Po nehodě mi zůstala ochrnutá vlastně čtvrtka těla, to znamená bez pohybu jako takhle, včetně ruky. Hrál jsem tenis, hrál jsem squash, hrál jsem jako ping-pong a vlastně nemohl jsem se věnovat těmhletěm sportovním aktivitám. Říkal jsem si, a teď konečně bych s shodou okolností jsem viděl, myslím, nějaký dokument i v televizi, někde jsem zahlídl někoho s detektorem, tak si říkám, tak teď tomuhle se můžu věnovat bez nějakého omezení, zkusím to. Mám kamaráda, který se snaží neustále najít německý tank nebo co hledat v lese. Vzal jsem si boty s kovou špičkou, takže každý krok nám to píplo, vykopali jsme asi 50 děr. Takže chybama se člověk učí. Nějaké zkušenosti s hledáním?
Vůbec.
Ne. Dobře, takže zkusíme Vanquish 540. Pak vlastně jsem se stal, hledal jsem několik let, pak mě Marek vlastně jakoby přemluvil, abych se stal dealerem, že když s tím chodím, mám to každý den v ruce, že bych to mohl i prodávat. Tak vlastně tahleta práce mi dává, musíš s tím hejbat. Když nehejbeš, nepípá to. Jo, musíš furt hejbat. Teď si to zkus ty. Furt hejbat, rychlejc. No, a je to tvoje. Dostal jsem se do nového prostředí, poznal jsem nové lidi, mám nový kamarády, protože těch kamarádů je teď taky míň, protože...
No, já jsem se k tomu dostala přes mýho tátu, protože můj táta hledá detektorem kovu a vlastně mě to nějak chytlo a začala jsem hledat taky a právě jako díky mému tátovi jsme se k tomu dostali a vlastně seznámili teda.
Hledali jsme na Libici vedle sebe a ona vlezla přede mě a zablokovala mě. Tak jsem jí řekl, ať jde uhne a že na ní sedí moucha. Jednou spolu hledat a bylo to. Tak to bylo.
No, ale nejdřív to bylo s tou mouchou.
We decided in 2010 to start large project of non-destructive research of the area. And we started to cooperate with a group of the metadetectorists, and Linda was the leading person in this club who cooperated with us for 10 years. We are now in the National Museum in the permanent exhibition dedicated to the Czech history. About 70% of nowadays exhibition were originally found in Libice during the survey that we did with the pilot and his friends. The number 34 is the coin that has been found by pilots. The most impressive moment for me was when I saw the passion for the finding. That it's not about having these things, it's for them to find something and to show it to friends.
Že pro mě je třeba jako důležitý, že sám najdu třeba věc, kterou měl někdo naposledy před 2000 lety v ruce. A já jsem po těch 2000 letech první, kdo se toho mohl dotknout. A já po 2000 letech to vemu do ruky a po 2000 letech znova vyndám na světlo. Tohle to mě na tom baví.
With all of the interesting and exciting history that we have here in Europe, I think for us as a brand, it's important for us to continue to push the boundaries with technology and enable people to go off and discover that rich history and to share that history with the larger community.
People, I think, love us because we allow them to keep reinventing their hobby and going again, again, and again. It changes people's lives in the coming together. You know, they get to meet people that they've never met with. I think it's that sort of sense of purpose, sense of being, sense of community. We change lives by bringing people together.
Díky hledání jsem získal skvělou ženu, skvělé děti, hromadu nálezů, nové kamarády. Když se stanete detektorářem, změní vám to život.